Retired, are you?
Open up, Mr. Bailiffs.
Homeless, actually.
We lost everything.
Look me in the eye! Coward.
Our home, our livelihood. Maybe we should just follow a line around the coast. We just walk. You ready?
Can't move my arms and my legs, but apart from that, good to go.
We've done extensive tests. All we can do is give you guidance.
Hey, howdy, hey, awesome people of the internet, Wolfman47 and Dash here. So, today's film I'm going to talk about is The Salt Path. So, this is based on a true story about a couple played by Jason Isaacs, who you may know as Lucius Malfoy from the Harry Potter films, and Gillian, whoever, Anderson, who you know as Scully or whoever from The X-Files. So, two well-known actors playing this couple who get their home sort of, I guess, who kind of lose their home following a long court battle, and it's not looking good for them because they end up being homeless. Their children are fine; they're in university. Well, Jason Isaacs' character gets diagnosed with something which did kind of trigger me a bit when they did that scene, and for the majority of the film, they spend much of the time sort of walking from A to B, just, you know, doing a big sort of travel sort of thing. Now, when I saw this film the other weekend with Clank Zoka and Mr. Dan 1466 specifically, it gave me vibes that of another film that I think I have reviewed on here previously, but I'm not 100%. Actually, no, I don't think I have. Another film being The Unlikely Pilgrimage of Howard. Both of these films are based on true stories, although one is about people that are just walking and the other is about someone that's trying to see this person before they die in a hospice, but we're focusing on The Salt Path today. So throughout the film, Jason Isaacs and Gillian, whatever, Anderson are walking. They meet and greet a lot of different people from all walks of life, and they camp a lot and backpack a lot, and a lot of it reminded me of when I did my Duke of Edinburgh Bronze Award many years ago. And they kind of begin with not having much hope or not having much hope or happiness, but then as time goes on, they then start to experience things from a different perspective. They learned that they are not just homeless, but they're also poor as well, because they start gradually losing money. But then they see that there are other ways to sort of enjoy life, and there's this moment where Jason Isaacs' character decides to be a street performer just to get some money in, and some other times where they do hear their children, and one of them gets mistaken for this very famous poet, and all sorts of other shenanigans happen. And to be honest, even though it is a tragic story, it does have a happy-ish ending. The happy ending being that they do in fact finish their walk and do actually succeed in everything, with the sort of end titles sort of saying what happened afterwards, you know, like most films based on true events do. So yeah, so and it's just a lovely film. Not too many intense moments, and it does have a few humorous moments, but it's otherwise just, you know, seeing people from different walks of life, you know, slice of life sort of thing, and just, you know, it's something that maybe if you're a homeless person yourself, you could consider doing instead of just being on the streets begging for money, because that no one should ever be on the streets begging for money, especially if they've been especially if it's not their fault. Because I do sympathise with homeless people. I've never been homeless myself, just to be clear, but I do know. But I do work in the. I do sometimes, on occasion, go to a homeless charity to work there to do some work. So I do kind of understand that it can be difficult, and it's not always everybody's fault that they are homeless. But yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, I enjoyed the film. Would I say it's the best film of the year? I don't know, because it's only like June now, so we're kind of halfway in the year. But it's definitely a film that's nice. It's lovely. It shows some great scenery from the UK that you probably would never see on the big screen in most other films. Um, and you know, with two great actors like like Jason Isaacs and Gillian Anderson, or Gillian, whatever her name is, yeah, you know you're going to be in for a treat with this film. So yeah, it's sad, it's humorous, got it's got some lovely scenery. It's got some good acting from not just the two main leads, but from everyone else as well. And yeah, it's just a lovely film based on true events. So not much else to say about it, because it's just one of those films where there isn't really a lot to say about it. It's just it's just all of the things I said about it I've already said. So I'm gonna give this film a 9 out of 10, because it's not a perfect film, and I honestly couldn't find many problems with it, apart from a scene that I did find a little bit triggering for reasons. Um, Basically, Jason Isaacs' character gets diagnosed with something that's to do with the brain, and that's what triggers me, because that that's what took my sister out of life, with the brain thing. But enough about that. But yeah, that is The Salt Path. Do check out if you get the chance to. It's out now, and definitely worth your time if you want something that's not too complicated and over the top, and two explosions and everything like big blockbuster films. So yeah, give it a chance. And if you've seen it, leave what you think about it in the comments below if you can, please. But other than that, thanks so much for watching. Like, share, comment and subscribe if you can, please. Those of you that are new to my channel and are considering subscribing, I'll give you a quick rundown of what I do. So I do reviews like this, where I review films and other things as well. I also do rants on life, holes, top tens, exploring different multiverses, characters, things in different genres, what if scenarios, etc., etc., and other things too. And if you are into gaming, I do a lot of gameplay videos as well, usually following a big game that I do a series of videos of, either in the form of a gameplay video where you don't hear commentary, it's just me playing the game straight up, no commentary audio whatsoever, but with some editing for good measure. And the other version, and another version, which is Let's Plays, where you get to hear me talk and comment and everything. So yep, that's what I do, and occasional shorts too. See you in the next one. Peace to you all. Remember, if you end up being in a situation where you lose in court, and you lose everything, you know, don't panic or anything. There is definitely help out there. You definitely should go seek help if you lose everything. So, you know, don't commit suicide or do anything rash or anything. Just take a moment to understand your situation and get help, because there is definitely help out there. Even if life feels very hopeless, there's definitely help out there. And also, I should have forgot to mention, one of the guys I was with when I saw the film was talking quietly throughout the film, so I did say so yeah, if you do see films like the cinema, do go with people that are going to remain quiet in the film or keep their thoughts quite quiet. So yeah, just saying, the guy can help here, I get that, but yeah, it is what it is. All right, toodles.